Okay, well, good morning all. It is Monday morning, bright and early, about 6:15. I'm thinking, I don't know, gotta figure out my clocks. God, the sun comes up early here. There's daybreak about 4:45 in the morning. It's bizarre, which is the time we were going to get up and start prepping anyway, but I was surprised that it was already getting to be daylight. Birds chirping, making noise. So anyway, we left the was it desert campground, something like that, Mount Desert, and we are headed over to the hotel to do the initial check-in for day one and the big ride out. And supposedly they're going to have a photo shoot, whatever, for all the bikes and the riders and stuff this morning. So we're going to go over there and get ready to hit the road and let this cruel and unusual punishment begin. I think we've got right at 400 miles today, which we've been doing that. That's not a big deal. And the first 2 days of the trip, we are backtracking. We're heading almost exactly the direction that we came up here. So we're just going to be doing a lot of that route in reverse. And then by the third day, we're splitting off, going more west instead of southwest, and going toward Michigan and all that. So anyway, it's going to be an adventure, that's for sure. We're not sure how the days are going to go as far as picking up all of our mandatory checkpoints and any additional bonus points that are on the map. I've been having some issues getting my GPS program, but that's all on me. I could have prepared that a long time ago and I didn't. But I've got the TrickTracks, and you can probably see starting to pop up on here, that Scott Taggart put together. It's coming up. You'll see it. Anyway, it's got big circles and, you know, bullseyes basically for your checkpoints and your bonus points, and then a big magenta line with a directional arrow built into it that kind of shows you the direction of travel. However, it is not turn-by-turn routing, and that's what I was trying to get set up. Is I was going to load the GPX tracks in and turn it on for routing. That way it tells me next turn and whatever. So with this, you got to be watching it, and you got to zoom in, zoom out, and make sure you're still on track. Oh wow, check out that big ass boat. Okay, it's a very overcast morning. That's the best it's going to get. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good morning all. This is the beginning of the 2021 Scooter Cannonball run. Here's our beasts. They've traveled up here and made the pilgrimage from Houston. And 2,500 plus miles. Yes. Start that again. Stupid background noise. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well, good morning all. This is Monday morning, July 12th. It's the beginning of the Scooter Cannonball run. Here are our beasts. Made the pilgrimage up from Houston, Texas, 2,500 miles. Did just fine. The trailers are performing perfectly, no problems of any kind really, except for the original chain on Adrian's bike was wearing out, so we replaced that. Everything else is doing good. We did shed some weight because we were about 20 pounds too heavy each, and we're just gonna come back around. We got all kinds of different bikes here. Looks like we got some full-size bikes, but I think they're probably just running in support capacity. Supposedly we had 86 entrants. I don't know if everybody has made registration, actually showed up for the event or not, but we've got quite a few. And I'm looking for the other SuperCub camp. We got lots of ADV 150s. I considered getting one of those for this trip, or just riding one of my PCX 150s. But yeah, here's Scooter Chef, and yeah, lots and lots of bikes. People have gone to great lengths to customize these things, put light bars on them, all kinds of stuff for doing this crazy adventure. That's something. And there are people from all walks of life here. We've got ER docs and surgeons and people that own, you know, businesses, super successful people from all walks of life. This gentleman over here standing with the Forza is with Ben & Jerry's, the ice cream company, and this is his friend We met Jerry yesterday at the cookout. He was handing out his own ice cream. So there's all kinds of people here. This is pretty neat. Somebody's has to drive upside down. That must be Ben. Ben's driving upside down. Here's Davinci. He rode this in from California. He and I were exchanging notes a year and a half, 2 years ago, whenever we were planning this Cub trip on the Cannonball. And he said, man, get one and I'll get one too, and we'll ride on the SuperCubs. So we were kind of the defectors in the group that said, you know, Cubs should go, and they meet the requirements. So anyway, this is going to be a mad dash going around and see how many points we can get along the way. It's not a race. You got to do points. You got to get your check points and your bonus points, and there's a handicapping system on the older, slower machines. Get a better handicap. So this is going to be a lot of fun. It takes about 10 miles an hour off our top speed, but it's not bad. We can maintain
100 miles an hour. You're only at 190.
That's right. That's right. So these will we're able to maintain about 53, 54 miles an hour on flat roads. So it's all right.
Oh,
Down.
Is that your fuel?
It's a extra tank. It's a jerry can. Yeah. It's not plumbed in or anything.
Still.
Yep.
Cool. Well, good luck, guys.
All right. Thanks.
Where's your first stop today?
We don't know. I'm following GPS. We are ill prepared, but we're doing it. I was having trouble with my GPS. I was trying to load the GPX track, the full coordinate track, but this particular GPS won't read a GPX track. You have to take it into Garmin's Basecamp program and then dump it out a different format. I don't know. But what I do have is one of the guys that runs this and organizes it, Scott Taggart, he made this TrickTracks system, and what it does is it gives you bullseye rings and a line to follow. So you just stay on the dotted line, and when you start getting close to the circles, you zoom in, you zoom out, and figure out what you're supposed to be taking a picture of. So
you can't download Google Maps into that?
Kind of, sort of, and that's what I was trying to do, is use my phone to give me the turn-by-turns and use this for the zooming, but yeah, we'll see.
Have fun.
Okay, thanks. Oh, hey, about lost it.
Ready?
Yep, got it.
You lead.
I'm ready.
I'll set the pace, and you just tell me where to go.
Okay, so you want to run front, and I'll steer us?
I'm a little slower than you.
Okay, all right, do it to it. Okay, so it looks like we're just heading out of here, go to the left. Yeah, around, whatever we're doing. Signal's on. The signal is still on. Are you on comms? Okay, I had to reset mine. For some reason I lost you. Yeah, so we just continue straight on out of here. Yeah. Got some crazy ones speeding, doing 40 plus, passing in 25. I think we're gonna have a few people getting tickets on this trip. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let the foxes hunt. I think the bonus points are highlighted on the TrickTracks route. I'm hoping, at least. So, yeah, I remember seeing that one as well. Butt-row, stopping. Oh, don't pass on the right. Ooh, not where there's pedestrians. Boy, these people are a little dangerous. I think this budget truck is one of the support trucks. I think that's the tire truck or the laundry truck, whatever it is. Chilly this morning, overcast. Yeah. So she's new. Okay. Well, she's got a couple thousand miles on it, she said. So she's kind of at least familiar with the bike. So. Oh, yeah. Well, she's got a very rude awakening ahead of her. You can sneak the right, yeah. Pepper's Pizza, that's a great place. Yeah, well, I hope she does well. Women have got pretty good stamina, so I think she'll do okay. It's the butt fatigue that's the big hurdle to get over with these bikes, because you're nailed in one position, you can't really move your legs around, and you get the pressure points on your butt. So that's right, that's what I mean. They've got that stamina, that endurance. So I've got a pretty high threshold for pain, but I'll tell you, after 3 or 4 hours on this thing, I'm ready to move. Yeah, I knew he was about my size. I remember one of his videos he was talking about, you know, he weighed like 150 or something like that. So I figured height, weight, stature, he's probably about my size. Okay, we've got something coming up here that's a bonus point, it looks like. It's a checkpoint of some kind. Mile 5. There's a square, so I'm not sure what the square is. It's coming up. So let's get ready to pull off, and we'll see if we can do a picture, figure out what it is. Okay, so we're coming in on it. Let's hit the right signal, turn in. Yeah, I'm turning in here. High Seas Motel. What is this? I don't know if that was a bonus point or what. That's all right. If you can't make it, that's okay. Mile 5. I'm not sure. Look in the book and see if this is a bonus. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at on TrickTracks, just so you know why, or what I'm seeing or concerned about. See, look at this. Okay, look at this. So I don't know what this means. So I'm not sure what he's got there. Yeah. It was the sabotage. Okay, all right. We've got a few cars here. Gotta wait. No. Okay, hit it. Yeah, that might just be a marker of some kind to show that you're still on the route. I'm not sure. Yeah, or if you're right, if you're zoomed out, maybe it's just a marker. I don't know what they're doing. Oop, let them go. Yeah, that's our guy. All good? All right. gravel stretch of the day already. At least this is pretty well graded hard pack. So let's see how many of these segments there are, but we're on our way to our first bonus point, I think it is. Just following TrickTracks on here, and Adrian has his phone running Google Maps in the background to the next waypoint. He's just plugging in whatever the name of it is, and it's giving us turn by turn. So that's probably a good combination. That way the Garmin can focus on just the route side of it. That's a really cool bridge. I hope my camera's recording, I don't know. Very interesting. All the support structures in the center. Oh, look at that. That is really cool. We came in from over here, yeah. So this route's taking us a little bit to the, yeah, we're definitely turning right at the end of the bridge. That's a big stinking support. Okay, so we're where now? I saw a sign that said West Paris, but that was off a little further. I don't know what town we're in. Nice church. We're still in Maine, I would assume. Yeah. I haven't seen another state sign yet. Okay, so Adrian ran out of fuel, and he just pulled off the side of the road and said, go, go, I'll catch up with you. So now I'm leading this small group of people behind me, either out of follow the leader or because I'm the slow one and they can't get around me, I don't know which. Yeah, so just following the dotted line here and trying to maintain something resembling the speed limit. So we don't keep everybody waiting. And we're doing okay. up most of the hills. We're getting 37 to 45 range at the modest hills. The steep hills get much worse for us. We could get down into the 20s, maybe low 30s, so we have to drop down to second gear sometimes. But all in all, we're doing okay. My Cub is running a little more efficient than Adrian's, and I really think it's because of that 15-tooth front sprocket, and he's also got a barn door windscreen that probably adds a little more drag. But I'm flashing. I've been flashing for quite a while, so I'm just about out of fuel too. Sometime it's going to start sputtering and coughing and complaining that it's running out of go-go juice. So I will be pulling off the highway here soon-ish. There's the second gear. I got to really pin it to maintain any kind of speed. Yeah, they got tired of waiting behind me. Good. Still have a couple of patient ones back there. Just keep on running until this thing coughs, and I'll stop and put fuel in it. I should have started recording from the beginning of this road. Twisty, twisty. And somehow we're off track here. Hang on. Let me figure out. You know where we're going. I'm just going to follow you. We're not on the track line anymore. I don't know where we turned off, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, we're off. We're west of the track, but maybe that's where the ambulances and all that stuff were back there. We'll have to find out if they were just spectating it, or if it was one of the Cannonball members that was tied up in it. Because there was a red Forza sitting there. It was parked, it was upright, and the rider, riding suit standing next to it, so I don't know. Well, slow and steady on these things is the better idea. Very calm water out there. Almost glass smooth. Increasing radius downhill off camber. Let's throw 3 variables in there. booger. I'm hungry. Yeah, I need to reach in my backpack and grab another granola bar. We can hold out and just power through. We'll have a big dinner and call it done. You said 370 something today? I'm looking for how far. 377. We are 180 some, 185 or so into it right now. So we're about at the halfway. We're about the halfway point. My odometer says 195, and had probably 10 miles on there from our fill up before we made it to the hotel this morning. But my odometer reads 6% low. So. Probably about 30. 62 downhill. Yeah, fourth gear ain't doing it. Down to 35, third gear, still dropping. 28, 30, 29. Yep. Second gear. 62 downhill and 27 uphill. Okay, everyone, well, welcome to the finish of day one here at the Hampton Inn and Suites. We're not staying here. Well, we might stay here. We haven't decided yet. We've got Emerald Lake Campground about 15 minutes from here, but it sure would be easier to start and finish from here. So we're debating whether we want to spend $150 and split a room. Well, we'll see. Anyway, quite a few of the bikes have already taken off. Davinci just took off a minute ago. He's got another hotel down the road. We were exchanging notes. He was real interested in the trailers, and we were talking about how the Cubs did. And he got in here an hour before we did. I mean, put that in perspective. We were just absolutely full tilt, crushing as hard as we could, 52, 54 most of the time. That means he was probably running easily 60 most of the time to get here an hour before we did. But he's traveling fast and light. So anyway, we got scoots of all flavors. We got people tearing stuff apart over here, pulling swing arm off of a scoot. They were looking for a gear puller in order to get in there. So I'm not sure what's broken or if they're just upgrading or not sure. But yeah, Go Pam was here earlier. She took off. She found a room somewhere else. But yeah, it's a pretty successful first day, with the exception of one spot. I don't know if my camera was recording or not, but we had a rider go down at a fork in the road where this side went down, this side went up, and there was a little bit of gravel on the split, and as they rounded the corner, they downed the bike. So unfortunately, that person is out of commission. The bike is messed up, and from last I heard, he was being transported to a trauma center. I don't think it's life-threatening, but it's probably broken leg and some other stuff, maybe a broken hip, so that's bad. That's real bad. Low-sided on some gravel. Not a good way to start or end the event for anybody. So we got the scoring truck over here. The app seemed to work pretty well. We were taking pictures, but if you didn't have cellular connectivity, then it couldn't upload the photos automatically. So luckily I thought ahead on that, and I was taking local pictures on my phone, and we can upload them after the fact and edit times if we have to or whatever. But it's mainly the checking in, checking out at each point, and making sure that you've got your mandatory checkpoints, otherwise you get a DNF for the day. So no DNFs here. I got them all. We got all the bonus points today too, because they were kind of on the route. Nothing was really out of our reach. So for the gravel days and some other spots that might be a little harder to get to, we might skip some of the bonuses, but yeah, other than that, it's a pretty good day. It was a light day today, not quite 400 miles. I think it was 377 miles. So I was commenting, hell, this was easy. Unfortunately, tomorrow's going to be a 500-mile day, so yeah, that might be a different animal. But anyway, we're going to figure out whether we're getting a room here or going camping and get some food, because we haven't eaten all day long. I just had a cup of coffee free from the lobby, and I'm going to get another one of those, and it's time to get food. So I'll catch you all later.